guys, today I'll be showing you how to make a round flower vase. This one. Previously I taught how to make the round flower vase with a stand, that is this, and this is one I taught previously, and I explained that you can actually get both vases using the same pattern. This I created it without a stand, while this has a stand. So if you want to learn how to make this, you can click on the link that is popping up on your screen, and you should be able to get the video for this. But for today, I'll be showing you how to make this, and I said this design is totally different from the other one I made. So, and then making the vase, you can actually find out the bead that is normally used in your area. Here in Nigeria, this is the round bead that is commonly used for making flower vases, and I don't know if it's used all over, but you can find out what is normally used, the type of round bead that is normally used in your area. Even if you are using this, you'll be able to use the same pattern to get your vase. Now I'm going to use this rubber bead, commonly known as bead here in Nigeria, used for making beaded bags and some other stuff. So I'll be explaining how to create this with this rubber bead. So when you have the right bead for your flower vase, you can see create them using it. So I'll start by cutting off. For the project I have cutter, and I have some bent nose pliers. It's optional. Then I'm using 0.50 mm fishing line, and of course my bead. So I start by cutting off my fishing line. You can cut as long as what you can control. When the fishing line is finished, you can always add. Don't make it too long so that you don't have fishing lines that are tying up. Here I have my fishing line. I'm going to start by picking up 6 beads. Cross with this last one here. Cross with this one. Pull down to the middle of your fishing line. You should have this. So I'll start by going into each of the beads and creating a circle of 6. Now I have one here, so I'm going to pick up 5 beads. That if you're picking up 4, then you cross with 1. And cross with 1 bead. Okay, this is what you should have. And you pass your left fishing line, you can use your right fishing line depending on how you like to pass your fishing line. I usually use my left, going to the left side of the bead. I'm going to pass my fishing line into one bead on my left. So that's what I do. Pull. Okay, you should have something like this. Next, pick up three beads. Now I have two beads here, 1, 2. So I'm going to pick up 3 beads on my right fishing line, then cross both fishing lines with 1 bead to make it 6. And cross with 1 bead. Okay. Next, you're going to 1 bead on your left. Then pull. Keep repeating the same thing. Pick up 3 on your right fishing line, then you cross both with 1 bead. Okay, repeat the same pattern, the same thing for these 2 beads, and I'll be back to show you what to do. Okay, now this is what I have. I'm going to pass my left fishing line into this bead and this one up. So I'm going into 2 beads on my left. The first one, which is the last on this circle, then I'm going to step up into this bead. Stepping up now. Okay, this is what you should have. Next, I'm going to pick up, I have 3 beads already on the line, so I'll pick up 2 on my right fishing line, and I'll cross both with 1 bead. Two down. Okay, you can see we just completed this part. Next we are going to make this. So to start that one, I pass my left fishing line into 1 bead on my left to have that V shape. For this next step, I'm going to go into 2 beads and we'll make a circle of 6. You go into 1 bead, make a circle of 5. So now I want to make a circle of 6. I'm going to 1 bead on my left, this one, then pull. Is what you should have. So I'm going to pick up 3 beads on my right fishing line, cross with 1. Okay, this is what I have now. I'm going to the next bead, 1 bead. Maybe I would have used 2 different colors here, so you can easily identify the 4th stage. But just follow it round and you will get it. Go into 1 bead on my left, then pull. Okay, this is what I have. Now I'm going to pick up, to make this a circle of 5, I'm going to pick up 2 on my right, then cross with 1 bead. Okay, this is what I have now. Next, I'll be going into 2 beads on my left, 1, 2. and you pull. Okay, now I'm going to pick up 2 beads on my right fishing line, then cross with 1 to make it a circle of 6. Okay, you keep repeating. Okay, all right, as you can see, it's gradually forming a curve end, just like this 1 2 3 that we created has a curve end, while here is still like this, still as a V. So when you create the same thing here, you still have this curve at this side around too. So next you're going to go into 1 bead on your left, you create a circle of 5, you go into 2 beads, you create a circle of 6. You keep doing that till you get to this point, and I will show you what to do when I come back. Alright, this is what I have now. So I'm going to go into this last bead. I have 6 here, I have 6 there. I'm going to go into this last bead and I'll step up into this bead here. Then I'll make a circle of 5. Stepping up into this bead. And next I'll pick up 1 bead on my right, and I'll cross with 1 bead. Okay. Next we are going to go into 2 beads and we'll make a circle of 6. Go into 2 beads, make a circle of 6. Go into 2 beads again, just like that. I want to quit this to level. So I'm going to 1 bead on my left fishing line, I have 2 there already, so I'm going to pick up 3 beads. cross with one bead. And next I'm going to this bead and this one, 1 2. So that's what you keep doing, going into 2 beads and making a circle of 6. And I've gone into the first one, I'm going into the second one now. Pull. Now I have 3 beads, 1 2 3. I'm going to pick up 2, then cross with 1. So this level, what we are doing is trying to get a curve just like a bow. As you can see, when you do this, you have that bow like shape. So you just keep going into 2 beads, or your left fishing line or your right, depending on which is comfortable for you. Okay, I've gone into this bead and this one. I pull. So pick up. After going into 2 beads, what you do is pick up 2 on your left or your right fishing line, depending on what you're picking with. Then you cross both fishing lines with 1 bead. Here I have 2, and I pick up 1, cross second my left fishing line on it. You keep doing that until you get this spot, then be back to continue. Okay, this is what I have now, just like a bow. So I'm going to go into this last bead here. Start still. Let me turn it around so you can see. I'm going to this bead, then this, then I'll step up into this bead here. I'm going to 1 2, then I'll step up into this one. So you can see. Just turned it around. I'm still passing with my left fishing line. Excuse me. Okay, now we have 4 beads. 1 2 3 4. I'm going to pick up one bead on my right, then pick up another one, cross both fishing lines with it, pull. Okay, this is what I have now. If you want to create a fruit bowl, you can still do it this way. See, it's a small bowl. So we're going to continue by passing this already one, so I pass into one bead on my left, and I'll take it off. So we're going to repeat what we did before, going into 2 beads, and then you create a circle of 6. It's still the same thing with what we just finished. Here I have 2 beads. I'm going to pick up 2, rather 3. Then cross both fishing line with 1 bead. Going to 2 beads, repeat the same thing around, and we'll continue with the next step. Okay, we're here now. Working from this side is quite difficult, so I'm just going to pass my fishing line into this 3 beads, 1 2, then step up into this one, and then do it in such a way that I can work from this side. I'm going to pass from the inside. You see my left bead, I'm turning it this way, it will be on my right, so that I can pass it easily and change my position. Still the same thing, my left, I just turn this around. This is my left, turn this around. This is my left fishing line. I turn this around, is on my right now. So I'm going to pick up, I have 1 2 3 4. I'll pick up 1 on my right, turn this way. It's supposed to be my left fishing line from the inside like this, so I just turned it around so I can walk from the outside. So the left is now my right fishing line. So I pick up 1, then cross both fishing lines with 1 bead. Okay, that's it. Now I can walk from the outside instead of the inside. And next we are going to go into 2 beads again, but this time around we go into 2 beads, we make a circle of 6, and go into 2 beads again, we make a circle of 5, just like that. So you see that gradually we are closing the mouth here. This is what we just finished. We are going to create here now. You find out that you are gradually closing it. I'm going to 1 bead on my left plus this, making it 2. This is what I have, and then I'll continue. Pick up 3 beads on my right, then cross 1, pick up 1 bead and cross with it. Okay, first circle. Now I'm going to this bead and this 2 bead. Then the second one. I'll have this 1 2 3. I'm going to pick up 1 on my right, then cross both fishing lines with 1 bead. Okay, going to 2 beads again. And pick up 2 beads. Now I want to make a circle of 6. Pick up 2 beads and cross both with 1 bead. Okay, as you can see, gradually is closing up. So you go into the next 2 beads, make a circle of 5. Go into the next 2 beads, make a circle of 6. You keep doing that until you get to this spot, and I'll be back to finish up this round. Okay, now I'm going to the last 2 beads on this level, and I'll step up into this bead. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 6 here, I have 6 here, so I'm just going to cross with one bead. Cross both fishing lines. So just pull it down, and you're done with this step. You can see what I have. So what I'm going to do next is pass my left fishing line into one bead here on my left, pass my right one into this bead. This is just to start the next level. When you started, you're not going to be passing both fishing lines like that. So let me move my right one. I'll move it into one bead on my right. Then the left one goes into one bead on my left. So this is what I have. 1, 2, 3. Here I'm going to make a circle of 7 beads. So I'm going to 3 beads. I'll make a circle of 7. Now that my thread is set, I'm going to pick up 3 beads on my right. Then cross both fishing lines with one bead. Pull down. Doing this, they are closing the mouth more, closing it further. Let's see. So next we're going to go into 3 beads with our left fishing line. You can see. And this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Now we have 4. So we're going to pick up 2 on our right fishing line. Then cross with one bead. Then cross with one bead. Pull down. Repeat the same thing till you get to this point. Okay. So I'm going to this last 3 beads here. Then I'll step up into one bead. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll pick up one on my right fishing line. Then I'll cross with one bead. Okay, that's what I have now. To close it further, I'll pass my left fishing line into one bead on my left. Now we're going to go into 2 beads this time around and make a circle of 5. These 2, 1, 2. Pick up 2 on my right fishing line. cross those fishing lines with one bead. Put down. Next, you go into two beads. Repeat the same thing until you get to this spot. Okay, I've gone into the last bead and I've already stepped up, so I'm going to cross with one bead to finish up this level. So after this, the next thing we are going to create is the neck. You can see the mouth is totally closed, and then you are ready to create the neck. This is the neck. So I'm going to start by creating right angle weave on each of the beads. Keep going around, and when you get to the last one, you go into it, then you step up. If you don't know how to do a right angle weave, okay, you can also click on the link that is popping up on your screen. I'm going to start it here briefly. This is one bead, so pick up two beads on my right fishing line. I cross with one bead, and okay, this is just a right angle weave. You can also check out the link there, click on it and watch the video so you can understand what I'm doing. You keep doing that until you've gotten to your desired length. So I'm going to continue doing that until I reach the length of the neck that I like. Then I'll be back to finish up. Okay, done the neck to the length that I want. I made my right angle weave 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm going to create the mouth. You can see it's a circle of 5, but this time around I'll be going into one bead, then make a circle of 5. That's the mouth. This is what I have, one bead. So I'm going to pick up 3 beads on my right fishing line, cross with one bead, so next you go into one bead. Let me show you. We already have 2 here, 1, 2. So I'm going to pick up 2 on my right fishing line, then cross with one bead. So you repeat the same thing for the remaining. The back to finish it up. So I'm going to cross with the last bead here. So I'm almost out of fishing line on this one. So I'll use the longer one. Since this is short, I'll use the longer one to go around all the beads on top. Just pass it into all the beads on top. Okay, now I've gone into all the beads. I've simply tied a knot here. Tie another knot. So what you're going to do is, there's a mistake here. I'll just correct it briefly. Okay, I just took it back. Here I remember I said cross with one bead. Then I go to insert one bead on your right, then cross with the last one to make it 5. Not like the one I said one bead. That was where the error came from. So after that, you just pass around and then you tie a knot. After going through all the beads on top, then you pass into the front bead away from the knot before you cut it. Okay, that time just go around into as many beads as you can. Just keep moving it away from this spot where you tied a knot. Just go around like that before you cut off the excess. Alright, this is my completed flower vase. This neck is shorter. That's what I have. So I made this 3 and this 4. It depends on how you want it, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can just give it a thumbs up, and then don't forget to share the video. And if you've not subscribed, please do, to have access to videos that I publish. I usually publish a new video every week, probably on Saturday, but because of the time and all that, I might not be able to keep to that Saturday, but I try as much as I can to publish a video every week. So, and the next flower vase I'm going to show you how to make is a square flower vase. I don't have the bead here. I would have showed the bead so you know what it looks like. In my next video, I'll be showing you how to make a necklace, but then I'll briefly show you what the beads look like, and so you can try to get them ready for the next class. Thank you for watching. Bye.